Hey guys, Jeremy Callahan here. I'm in the studio this afternoon shooting some videos for my clients and for customers. And I wanted to shoot this quick video for you guys to talk about COVID-19. And so many companies are talking about their response to COVID-19, what they're going to do. I want to talk about the number one question that I get as it relates to the current real estate market. And the question is, how bad is the market right now? I get that question at least once a week. I get it from people who are thinking about selling, who are looking at doing upgrades on their homes right now, who are looking at doing refinancing because interest rates are so low. And I get it from people who are either brand new agents or people looking at getting into the real estate field because they want to know, if I were to make a move, either moving my house or making a jump career-wise for one reason or another, can I make it? What's going on right now? And I know that you guys, like myself, are watching the news and you're watching what's happening. You're seeing what's going on with lockdowns, with the economy, with the stock market. Guys, I want to tell you right now, I want to dispel some myths for you because real estate is not just a national conversation. Real estate is a local conversation. Real estate is a hyper-local conversation. So the conversation about real estate on a national level is very different than when we talk about on a local level here in the Chattanooga and North Georgia area, which is very different than when we talk about real estate in your neighborhood or your suburb, whether that's Ottawa or St. Elmo or Lookout Mountain or Jasper, Tennessee. It's going to be very different. And so from my perspective, we want to be the boots on the ground resource for you guys to answer the question, how are things going? For the purposes of this video, I want to talk about just the greater Chattanooga, North Georgia area and how things are going right now because so many people have this perception that the market is terrible right now. Our market sales, the volume of sales was off. It was off by about 9.6% in spring of 2020 compared to spring of 2019. With everything happening going on right now nationwide, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. That's less than a double-digit difference of impact on the market, okay? The beautiful thing for us in the real estate industry, and I'm speaking for agents, for mortgage lenders, for title companies, for builders, for contractors, for all of us who are involved in this entire process, guys, we still kept working. I know that real estate agents here in the area were considered to be essential, and so we did not have to shut down what we were doing. We put in safe and wise procedures just to make sure that we weren't spreading coronavirus in our dealings when it came to showings and with open houses, which we still are. But guys, less than a double-digit difference for spring of 2020 over 2019 with everything happening. That's pretty fantastic if you ask me. So the other thing that I did is I looked at year to date. So from January 2019 through August 1st, I compared that to 2020, the same time frame, January through the beginning of August, and I looked at closed units of each of them. And I can tell you that when I looked at those, actually the closed units for 2020 were about 100 units up over last year. What does that mean for you? That's huge news, guys, because that says that we are not only matching, but we're slightly outpacing. Even with everything happening right now, we're slightly outpacing 2019. We had a little bit of a dip in spring of 2020, but we have rebounded beautifully when you look at closed units. And I'm not just talking about my group. I'm not just talking about my group. I'm not just talking about my brokerage. I'm talking about across the entire association for Greater Chattanooga Realtors. So guys, when I look at that, and I look at the fact that home values are still up, I look at the fact that interest rates have dropped even since December of 2020, it is a hot market right now. It is a great market for a variety of reasons right now. It's a great market for sellers. Sellers have more equity than ever in their homes. Buyers have the best interest rates that we've ever seen right now. That's not going to last forever. And that's not to say that the sky is falling. That's not it at all. We just know that the market acts like a pendulum, and it's going to swing from one direction to another, from being what we're in right now, which really is an extreme seller's market. That's going to shift. It's not going to be overnight, but it's going to shift. We've already started to go in that direction, okay? It's going to shift into a buyer's market more and more and more. So right now, where we're at, what are sellers really enjoying? They're enjoying very little competition on the market. They're enjoying the highest home values in our area that we have ever had. On the buying side, buyers are enjoying the best interest rates that we've ever had. And for those of you who are not looking to move right now, many of you are looking at refinancing. And it's saving you guys thousands of dollars in interest, or you're cutting from a 30 to a 20 or a 15-year loan. What a great opportunity to explore those. If you have questions about any of that, I'd love to be a resource for you to help guide you. I also have a resource that will help you to get a general idea of what's happening in your area. Could I give you an opportunity to go get an automated estimate of your home? Yeah, I sure can. And I want to tell you right now that there are so many things that those automated algorithms don't know about your home, and that's where I can help and step in. It doesn't know things like what your true square footage is, if it is going by tax records alone. It doesn't know if you've done any upgrades or additions. It doesn't know any of that stuff. It might not even have all of the sales because the computers are limited with their information. I've got access to all of the information that is out there. I'd love to be able to show you what has sold that's in your area, and I can set you up for that so you can get a better picture, apples for apples, of what's happening in your area. Yes, an automated number will give you a ballpark range that could be off 20% up or down, but getting an idea of what has sold in your area is going to be much more beneficial for you. If you want to take that next step, let's have a conversation. And I want to first pick your brain on the phone and find out a little bit more about your home and what you have done to it. Let's get an accurate assessment on that. But then I want to come and get some eyeballs on it as well. Just have a quick conversation with you guys about it, get a lay for the land, compare that myself to what has sold in terms of square footage and condition, the same standards that an appraiser is going to use. So if you're thinking about selling, I'd love to be able to help you with that. Now, let's talk about the buying side. Many of you have been watching what's happening, and you're seeing how quickly the homes that you want to go see are flying off the market right now because competition's low. Guys, we have options to be able to help you to overcome that. And I'd love to have a conversation with you because when you put me and my team on your side, we have so many resources that are at our disposal that we can put to work on your behalf to find off-market properties, to network with other agents, to go door knocking on your behalf, to go into our vast pool of sellers who are off-market and upcoming that we are working with. So guys, don't let that stop you. Let's have a conversation. Let's help you to get up to speed with what's happening on the market, what you can get on the market that's within your budget based on interest rates, based on monthly payments that you're comfortable with. We want to help guide you through that every step of the process. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. I wanted to dispel that myth of it's a bad market. It's not. Locally here in Chattanooga, again, I want to reiterate, it's a killer market right now for sellers and for buyers. And so don't let fear of COVID-19 stop you. If you have concerns about being able to make a monthly payment because you have concerns about longevity with your job or being laid off, that's a different conversation, guys, and let's be wise and smart about that. But if making a move is in your future, I'd love to be a resource to help guide you through that process, get to know you, get to know what it is that you're trying to accomplish, and ultimately get you where you want to be. We're a highly reviewed and rated team. Go check us out on Facebook and Google. We love an opportunity to have a conversation and work with you if we have not worked with you already. Okay? Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.